Have you ever stopped to think about the gifts God has placed in your hands? It could be your time, your skills, your voice, your influence, or even your story of faith.
Nice.
Jesus gave us the parable of the talents to remind us that these gifts aren't random, they're entrusted to us by God. And one day, we'll give an account of how we use them. In today's video, we'll explore the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. Look at how Charlie Kirk's life demonstrates this principle and connect it with Genesis 12, where God tells Abraham that he is blessed to be a blessing. This message is about stewardship, courage, and faith. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to UnboundFull, because here we believe that through God, all things are possible. And if this resonates with you, hit that like button and share this video with a friend who needs encouragement to use their God-given talents. Let's start with the parable itself. In Matthew 25 verse 14 to 30, Jesus describes a master who entrusted 3 servants with talents before going on a journey. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to the last one just 1, each according to their ability.
Wow.
Now, in those days, a talent wasn't just a coin. It was a measurement of weight, often in silver or gold, worth years of wages. So the master wasn't giving them pocket change. He was entrusting them with something of immense value.
Oh my God! Wow!
The first 2 servants invested and doubted what they were given. But the third servant buried his single talent in the ground, too afraid to take risk. When the master returned, he praised the faithful ones with the famous words,
We did it! 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 We did it!
"Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your master." But the fearful servant, he said, "You wicked and lazy servant. This parable shows us a clear truth. God doesn't expect equal results, but He does expect faithfulness. He measures not by what you've been given compared to others, but by how you handle what's placed in your hands.
In the parable of the talents, Christ wants you to identify what God has given you and to take it and make more of it.
Charlie Kirk is a modern example of what this looks like. He didn't come from wealth or political power. What he had was conviction, courage, and the ability to speak truth in a culture that often rejects it. Instead of burying his voice, Charlie stepped out in faith. He began speaking at local churches, schools, and campuses. Over time, God multiplied his platform. Today, millions of people hear his message, not because he had 5 talents, while others had 1, but because he was faithful with what God gave him. Think about it. Charlie could have chosen silence. He could have lived for comfort and avoided criticism. But instead, like the faithful servants in the parable, he invested his talents, his time, energy, and gifts into something that would glorify God and impact others. This doesn't mean you have to be on a stage like Charlie, but it does mean that, like him, you are called to steward whatever God has given you even if it feels small.
But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible.
Hey guys, before we continue with today's video, let me tell you about something that keeps you safe while browsing. What? Especially in today's digital world. This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN, the #1 trusted VPN that gives you online privacy, security, and freedom. With ExpressVPN, you can browse the internet anonymously, access content from anywhere in the world, stay protected on public Wi-Fi, and enjoy blazing fast speeds while streaming or gaming. Personally, I use it to stay protected when working on the go. Whether you're at home or traveling, ExpressVPN keeps your data safe and your online activity private. Just click the link in the description to sign up and get 3 extra months free with a 12-month plan. That's 15 months for a price of 12. Now let's get back to the video.
Nice.
Now, let's connect this to Genesis 12. God told Abraham, "I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." That's Genesis 12, verse 2 to 3. Notice the pattern. Blessing is never just for you, it's for others. God blessed Abraham so that the whole world could be blessed through him. In the same way, whatever talent you have, your influence, creativity, finances, leadership, compassion, they're not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to overflow and bless your family, your community, and even people you may never meet. Charlie Kirk's talents impacted young leaders, churches, and families across the world. Your talents may impact one classroom, one household, or one coworker, but the principle is the same. God's blessing are channels, not containers. The parable of the talents also reveals 3 powerful lessons. First, God is the owner. We are the stewards. Everything you have belongs to Him. Your health, your job, your children, and opportunities. They are on loan from the Lord. Second, faithfulness matters more than amount. The master was equally pleased with the servant who doubled 5 and the one who doubled 2. God isn't comparing you to others. He's asking, what are you doing with what I gave you? Third, fear is the enemy of fruitfulness. The servant who buried his talent did so because he was afraid. How many of us let fear keep us from stepping into our calling? Fear of failure, fear of criticism, fear of not being enough. Charlie Kirk faced mockery, attacks, and opposition, but he pressed on. That's faithfulness in action. And that's what God calls each of us to do. Trust Him enough to act boldly.
Are you a Christian by any chance?
Very, very much so.
Like, why is that exactly?
Jesus saved my life. I'm a sinner, gave my life to Christ, most important decision I ever made.
Now it's your turn. What has God placed in your life? If you're a parent, your children are your talents. If you're a student, your education and friendship are your talents. If you're a creative or entrepreneur, your ideas and resources are your talents. And if you're a believer, your testimony and prayers are powerful talents. God doesn't want you to bury them. He wants you to multiply them for His kingdom. Think about it. If you use your talents to serve just one person, and that person's life changes for Christ, the ripple effect could reach generations.
And when you do great things in my name, In spite of this, the impact will last for generations.
The parable of the talent is not just a story, it is a challenge. Charlie Kirk's life shows us what it looks like to invest faithfully. Genesis 12 reminds us that blessings are meant to overflow, and Jesus reminds us that one day the Master will return and ask, "What did you do with what I gave you?" So friends, what will your answer be? Will you hear the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant"?
You are commanded to go do something productive with your life. To go give and to produce and to risk and to then go sow into other people. That is a biblical idea that has made the world a profoundly better place.
Guys, if this message encouraged you, please like this video, share with someone who needs to hear it, and please subscribe to UnboundFull, where we believe that through God, all things are possible. And tell me in the comments below, what talent has God given you? And how are you using it for His glory? Because remember, you are blessed to be a blessing. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.